I'm Marie, and welcome to my channel, Historical Belle. There's a lot of new subscribers out there, which makes me very, very, very excited. So welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the people who have been here. I also love you too. You make this a very wonderful community that I get to share things that I love. That's what I'm doing today. I'm talking about things that I have made for myself in 2019. I will vaguely talk about commission work and things that I made for other people. But mainly we're just going to talk about what I made for myself, which wasn't a lot because I did a lot of commission work. I do commission work on a kind of vague, when I have time basis. And if you're interested in that, you can email me. I may or may not have time. We'll find out, because I'm still in school. But without further ado, let's talk about the first thing I made in 2019, which was my formal dress. So the first dress I made was my formal dress for my sorority's formal, which was held at this Modern Art Museum in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it was so fun. Love formal, one of my favorite events. So if you watch my project announcement video about this dress, it was like a House of Horse gown that I was trying to recreate, and I didn't actually. It didn't end up being like an exact recreation of that gown, but it was still very heavily 1950s inspired, and I kind of think it looks like something that could have been worn in season 1 or 2 of The Crown, which is one of my favorite TV shows. It's excellent. And it was my favorite color, purple and gold, which was, those are my sorority's colors. So it was really fun to make because it was for my sorority's formal. And then I was crowned Miss Sisterhood because I had a lot of sisterhood pearls that I had earned throughout the year. I don't know if you can hear me, but I just won Miss Sisterhood and they gave me a tear, and this is the best start of my life. So it was really fun because I felt like I was like the embodiment of our sisterhood for a moment. And they gave me a crown, and that's all a girl can ever really ask for. It was a great night. I also had like my the gold lace kind of became like a cape, and that was super fun to dance in as well. In my dress I had a crinoline on under it, so to give it like that little extra poof. And also that was, it didn't have like too much poof because I didn't want to take up like too much room on the dance floor. Yeah, my boyfriend's reaction was really adorable because I didn't like tell him what I was, like he knew I was making my dress, but I didn't like send him any progress pictures, or like I didn't show him like ahead of time, and I kept it very secretive. It was like in this garment bag, and then I like waited and he had to go, and we, my friends and I helped, they helped me stage, doing like a first look kind of deal with me in my pretty formal dress. So here's a clip of that right now. Okay.
I love the cake. That's fabulous.
The second dress I made was my Ren Fair gown, and originally I was going for a very historically accurate Tudor peasant look, and that's not exactly how it turned out, but I'm not mad about it. It turned into very nice, historically inspired fair maiden kind of look, which I actually really had fun wearing to the Ren Fair. I started with the historically accurate Tudor peasant that I was going for, and I got the kirtle done, and then I just didn't have time to really finish it. So I just took pieces that I already had, which was like my 18th century shift and a flower crown and this necklace that my friend had gotten me the last time we were at the Ren Fair, which I adore. It's like Celtic-y and pretty, and I just kind of threw them all together, and I really love how the look turned out. This one is this is my most watched sewing vlog of how to make my Renaissance Fair gown, so if you would also like to do that, it'll be linked at the end. So all videos I mentioned will be linked somewhere, either in the description box or at the end, or or you can just go look through my channel and you will find all of these. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun to wear, and I'm kind of like the costume department for all of my friends who go to Ren Fair with me. So it's nice because all of the gowns I've ever made for Ren Fair get used every Ren Fair season. So it's nice. Basically, the more of us I make, the more friends get to dress up, and the more fun we get to have. And I'm excited for next year because then I think my boyfriend will be able to come with us, hopefully, because he's never been to our Ren Fair, but he's gone to his own in his area, but not ours. That'll be fun. Also, this summer, I made my boyfriend and I vintage bathing suits from about like the turn of the century. Your goodness, did we have the most fun running around on a beach in these outfits. It was fantastic. This is something I've always wanted to do. And it was just like kind of a dream come true, and it was so fun. There's a video of me attempting to swim in like my big poofy my big poofy turn of the century bathing gown, and Steven really wanted a 19th century bathing outfit that looked like the abominable swimsuit from Phineas and Ferb. So that is what I tried to give him, and I think it actually turned out very well. It looks very close to what the picture that he presented to me. So we just had a grand old time on the beach and took some really adorable photos and videos. And we'll be using those again probably next summer or the next time we get to go to the beach. It's also really fun if you just want to go to like the beach in the winter and to wear those, because they're really great for splashing around, not the exact best for swimming in, but really good if you just kind of want to go sit on the beach and have a really nice day. Yeah, I think that was probably one of our favorite costume outings for the year. It was a good time. The fourth and final dress that I made for myself this year, I only made 4 dresses for myself because I was really busy, was my German Renaissance inspired gown, and that has to be the most complicated dress I have made to date, because I didn't really have a pattern for it, and I just kind of went at it, and I had like 2 weeks to do it before I left to go to Oxford, because my dream was, and that I fulfilled, was to, while in Oxford, was to photograph this dress against the beautiful architecture of Oxford, and I needed something that wasn't like going to take up all the room in my suitcase, because I still had to pack for like a couple months that I was there with like human clothes that I could wear to like classes and the libraries and things, and not take up a ridiculous amount of room and draw all attention to myself. I also picked fabric that did not, my sewing machine did not like this fabric at all. It did not like the red velvet, so that was fun. It was also very, very thick, and I bent a couple needles, and that wasn't fun either. The sleeves are definitely my favorite part. The beautiful poofs, most complicated sleeves I've ever done. I counted, and there were like 27 pieces per sleeve. I think that's correct, because there's just so many like different tiny pieces to add to the sleeves to make them the gloriousness that they are. Yeah. I kind of made this dress as like a congratulations to me for getting into the study abroad at Oxford program for my school, which was literally like the best summer of my life, which I also have a blog about if you are interested. I can also link that below. Because I think I mentioned way too many videos for them all to be linked at the end. But yes, I felt like a true princess in this gown, and that's all one can really ever ask for. So, commission-wise, I made 2 1860s work dresses, 1 1860s day dress, a cosplay for the character Des when she's in her Victorian mode, and I made a men's late to mid-Victorian vest. Guys' styles don't change nearly as frequently as females' styles do. And then I also did several other commission works of just like making aprons and bonnets and belts thrown in there as well, which were all like, they weren't like dress commissions, they were just more like accessory commissions, which are far easier and faster to do and take far less fabric. But yes, it's been a really good year, and I've really enjoyed all that I've made and all of the work that has come my way in that regard. So it's been a very productive year, if not necessarily for myself, because I've also made stuff for my boyfriend as well. Mainly just the Victorian bathing suit for him. I have some other stuff in the works though coming up this next year, which I am working on now, which you will not see until next year. Because next year is coming so fast. So fast. It's almost here. I learned a lot about sewing. I took on a lot of ambitious projects for myself. I had never made a formal gown before, like a slightly more modern, it was still 1950s, which is more modern than I normally do. But that was a challenge within itself, and then also being very scared that it would look like homemade when I wore it, but no one said that, so I don't think it did. And even if it did, like, I made it, so it was. But I thought it looked really, really good for what I wanted. And the German Renaissance dress, still my most complicated thing I've made to date, which was very ambitious, just to go in without a pattern and just kind of draft things by yourself. And I don't even have a mannequin to drape things on, so I just kind of a wing and a prayer and some measurements and try to find pattern pieces that look like the things I need and asking the internet for help. And it all turned out. They were all wearable. They all survived, which is literally the least you can ask for. And I think I exceeded my expectations and have learned a lot, and hopefully will continue to grow in my sewing abilities in the coming year. I hope everyone has a very happy 2020, and thank you so much for watching to the end of this video.